This is the XFML.
We enter week 10 of the XFML. Kinlich Coyotes starting off here against the Dudley Bay Biscuits. The Coyotes have David De Gea in goal, Bellerin, Sanchez, Wood and Azpilicueta at the back, Grealish and Pogba in midfield. So Maximum, Zaha, Salah and Rashford as the front four. Wood, the interesting signing here, not really sure who he is. And opposition, the Dudley Bay Biscuits with their standard defensive formation. Schmeichel in goal, Johnny, Rudiger, Otamendi and Emerson at the back. David Luiz plays behind Mahrez, Gundogan, Milner and Sterling, with Harry Kane up front on his own. Lacazette left out, maybe after those comments that got leaked on the XFML podcast suggesting he was behind a dressing room revolt, asking for the sacking of Jose Mourinho, who we do know is on a very short leash right now. And a bad result here could see him out of a job. Pep Guardiola in the Newsman Celtic is also facing a similar ultimatum from his GM Ollie. Kinlich top of the league, and one more victory would put them right on the cusp, we think, of securing a playoff spot. To see how they get on today. Dudley Bay need a victory to get themselves right back in the hunt, chasing Galley Bay and Aberdeen for that third spot at the moment. We'll get to the action, and here is Davinson Sanchez, and now Wood making his debut, drives forward and he finds Jack Grealish. He scored the winner against Cork, that late goal broke the Titans' hearts and kept Kinlich top of the league. St Maximin out to the ever impressive Hector Bellerin. He crosses in, and Zaha with a volley. It's gone in. What a finish by Wilfried Zaha. He's been criticised for his finishing this season, but he's done really well there. An acrobatic volley from a tight angle back across Kasper Schmeichel, and it's Kinlich Coyotes 1, the Dudley Bay Biscuits 0, and Jose will have to change tack now as he can't rely on that counter-attack game. We're a goal behind. And here is Bellerin again. He finds St Maximin. They've already had success down the right just a minute or two ago. Bellerin finds Jack Grealish. Grealish, deep cross, headed back in, and it's flagged through to Rashford. Oh, it's blocked by Otamendi. That'll be a corner, which will be taken by St Maximin. His cross in, it's headed over the bar. It remains 1-0. Here's Emerson. He finds Harry Kane. Not had the impact on the season he would have liked due to injury. Great ball by Gundogan. First time out to Emerson. No one in the middle right yet. Emerson. Good tackle by Sanchez, but Emerson gets the ball back and beats a couple of men. Crosses in. It's headed in. Oh, it's saved. Gundogan with a header, but David De Gea comfortably claims there. Right on half time now. St Maximin with another corner. And that's headed goalwards, and it's gone in somehow. I'm not sure he got the final touch. It's Paul Pogba again. He's claiming it. The cross from St Maximin, and Pogba on the goal line knocks it in. Oh, the linesman's flagged it offside. A survival there for the Biscuits. The linesman has flagged that on offside. We're into first half stoppage time now. St Maximin finds Jack Grealish. Crosses it back. Rashford heads it back across goal. Schmeichel just watched it. It was probably a little bit closer than he hoped. Here's Grealish. Finds Sanchez. He heads it out to the right wing. Straight from the kick-off is Bellerin again. Sterling makes a tackle that time though, and Emerson completes the clearance. So he throws it down the line. Emerson to Harry Kane. Back with Emerson. Infield is Gundogan. Now David Luiz, who scored the goal when they won 2-1 with that late winner at the Biscuit tin. Raheem Sterling drives. He's got a bit of space. He finds Raheem Mahrez. Poor shot from Mahrez. It remains 1-0 to Kinlich. And David De Gea and Davinson Sanchez start off from the back for Kinlich again. Now Wood, who hasn't had much to do on his debut. Jack Wood. Azpilicueta coming across into centre field. Still Azpilicueta. He finds St Maximin, and now it's that man again, Bellerin down the right, causing all sorts of problems today. He pulls it back to St Maximin, and Salah! Oh, it's blocked by Rudiger. Kinlich haven't quite been able to put this one away yet, despite being on top. Will they regret that later? St Maximin with the corner. Cleared away as far as Sanchez. Now Jack Wood. He goes backwards to Azpilicueta. Here's Johnny now, and Lacazette off the bench. losing out to that one, and Marcus Rashford finds Azpilicueta back with Rashford. 15 minutes to go here. Kinlich still holding on to this 1-0 victory as Mo Salah knocks it back to Pogba, and he finds his way to Rashford eventually after a bit of head tennis. Rashford now, Jack Grealish. Pogba flicks it on to the overrunning Azpilicueta. Crosses into the back post, headed away. Only as far as Grealish, good block. Zinchenko. Hector Bellerin. They still come. Kinlich, but it's cleared away by Harry Kane. 93rd minute. Salah's free kick saved by Schmeichel. And is that the last chance of a game that hasn't been threat with chances, and not really a lot of attacking threat from the Dudley Bay Biscuits as Johnny brings this one away. Well tackled down the left by Mason Mount. As we're approaching full time now, David Luiz, of course, we mentioned it earlier, the 94th minute winner when these sides met in the Biscuit tin. Is there a late goal this time for Dudley Bay? They haven't looked like scoring all day, to be honest. Story of their season. And is this the end for yet another disappointing run for Jose Mourinho? As Bellerin brings it down the right, crosses in, that's cleared as far as Azpilicueta. He tees up Pogba, who shoots, it's blocked again by Otamendi, and David Luiz punts it out for a throw in the 95th minute here. Not sure how much injury time there is, but it's been a pretty poor game from Dudley Bay again, to be fair, as Otamendi. And that's all over, and it's a Kinlich winning by 1-0. Pretty one-sided as you can get for a 1-0. The chances may not have been all that good, a lot of good blocks, but next move on to Newsman Celtic against the Devon Dementors. Newsman with Allison in goal, Tamore, Godfrey, Stones and Chilwell settled back four, with Fernandinho behind Neves and Lo Celso. Pereira is moved further forward this week with Bergwijn behind Jimenez. Edison's in goal for the Devon with Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Mings and Digne at the back. Jorginho and Torreira in midfield. Richarlison, Foden and Son behind Jamie Vardy. Tyrone Mings looks to have displaced Connor Cody as the first choice centre-back in recent weeks. Still no place for Bernardo Silva, not quite fit to start. Might be on the bench, we don't know. Devon, of course, that victory over Galley Bay last week gave them a little bit of a gap between second and fourth place. Newsman also with a win. They are right on the cusp of these playoff places, and another win here today would get them, which would have been, I think, 2 points of Devon in second, and could see them level with Aberdeen in third, depending on results to come later on. So, big game here as Ben Chilwell finds Ruben Neves back with Chilwell. Now Lo Celso. Here's Neves again. Fernandinho. Bergwijn. Fernandinho swings it up left. Chilwell's got a bit of space. Newsman with early start. Chilwell pulls it back, and it's 1-0. It's Raul Jimenez. He's getting the start. He's fit. He's healthy, and he scored. It's a good finish, but really good run from Chilwell. Got past his man easy enough, and a lovely finish. Ball just behind him, tucked it into the far corner, and just 2 minutes in, it's Newsman 1, Devon 0. Raul Jimenez. He's fit. He's healthy, and he's scoring. Corner from Lucas Torreira. That's headed in. It's 1-0. It's Tyrone Mings. The 14th minute. It's not going to count. The refs disallowed it for some reason. Torreira's corner coming in. As a director, just going to switch the camera view. We'll see what happened here. Cross in. Mings rises home. Highest. He heads it goalwards, and I think them given against Joe Gomez for coming across the keeper maybe. I'm not entirely sure what that's been disallowed for, but it has been, so we have to live with that. As Digne finds Mings, denied his first goal for the club. Digne, he finds Phil Foden. Foden's poor pass there, intercepted easily by Bergwijn and Chilwell. And now Lo Celso. Bergwijn. Lo Celso again. Switches it out, and Chilwell, who's already created 1 goal, and he's in space again. It's another good cross. Another header from Jimenez this time, and it's just over the bar. Newsman looking very good early on here as Tyrone Mings finds his way to Foden via Jorginho. Now with Lucas Torreira. Pokes it out wide. A lovely pass to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He drives into the box. Chilwell stops him. Crosses in. Cleared away as far as Son. He's gone down the area under a challenge from Ricardo Pereira. And the ref's given a penalty. Son seems to fall down pretty easily there. But Pereira has come through the back of him. And there's a chance for Devon to level up from the penalty spot. And it'll be Jamie Vardy to take in the 35th minute. Oh, it's a great save by Alisson. Vardy put that one in the corner. And Alisson's gone full length. That's a really good save. And it denies Devon the equaliser here. That would have got them back into the game. We're into the second half now. Still just 1-0 lead to Newsman. And it's with Ben Chilwell, who's been probably the most attacking player of the game today. Bergwijn. Infield to Lo Celso. Now Fernandinho. Raul Jimenez linking up the play well. Lo Celso, lovely first time ball out to Pereira. He drives into the box. Dinho with a tackle, but it falls his way back to Pereira, who shoots, and it's just wide of the post. Free kick from Lucas Torreira. And that's headed in. It's a goal for Devon. It's 1-0. It's Joe Gomez again, same as last week. Torreira with another great dead ball. Gomez rises highest and heads it right back across the keeper. They've had one disallowed, they've missed a penalty, but this time it counts. Joe Gomez to the rescue. It's Newsman Celtic 1, Devon Dementors 1, with 25 minutes to go here. Here's Tomori and Dombele. They know they like a late goal at Newsman. With Ruben Neves, plays it out wide. Chilwell again, still no one on him. Crosses in, it's just wide, and Dombele heads it. Thought that was flying in, he's hit it just wide of the post. Jared Bowen, Ruben Neves, Chilwell. They haven't been able to get hold of him all game. And when the last minute, can he hurt them? Gomez with a tackle. Here's Phil Foden. Joe Gomez, who got the equaliser. Now Richarlison, scored his first goal last week. Can he be a hero here? Drives into the right hand side. He crosses in. It's nice. It's gone in. It's Jamie Vardy. Does it count? I'm not sure what happened there. Cross from Richarlison. It's headed against the own post. Then Stones and Godfrey got in each other's way. And Vardy pounces. And that's an absolute steal. Alisson can't get across to it. It's John Stones tackles Godfrey. It hits Alisson, who tries to pick up, and Vardy's there to tap home. And in the 90th minute, have they stolen the 3 points? That is an absolute travesty of defensive work from Newsman. About 4 of them to get combined to leave Jamie Vardy 6 inches out to tap home what is a late winner, and a winner that I don't think Devon truly deserved. Vardy, after missing the penalty earlier, pouncing to get that late winner, and the Newsmen, who so often have come from behind to steal victories, have found it falling to them this time to be robbed.